Hello everybody, so in today's video I'm gonna show you how to set up a Purpur server for Minecraft Java in 2025. So let's get started. The first thing you'll do is go to your web browser, and I will have links in the description if you're interested, but simply go ahead and go to your search bar and type in Purpur server, like so. And he should see purpurmc.org as the website, so just click on the link and this will bring you to the homepage for Purpur. So what you want to do here is simply go ahead and go to your download section here on the top of the website, and this will bring you a bit down where you can see that we have this main option here, just the normal Purpur. So just click the download button for that one. And what you want to do here is simply go ahead and click the latest build, or you always have all the builds if you're interested in this as well. But in this case, we have the latest build here. So we just click this one right here. And this will just automatically download you the Purpur server. Now this server runs on paper, so I'm also going to show you how to get plugins after this. But for now, we have the server. So once you have downloaded your server, what you want to do is simply go ahead and go to a place where you can create a new folder, like so. You want to create a new folder because you want to keep all your server files in a simple to reach area. So for example, here we have a new folder and we can call it Purpur, like so. And we have this empty folder. So what you can do here is go in it should be empty, and you can go to your download section. Here you should have your server jar, so just go ahead and click and copy it. And you can go to the top left arrow here to go back to your previous folder, and this will bring you this. So what we have here, we have a new folder called Purpur, for example, and we have a server. And now all you have to do is just simply double click it, and this will activate the jar. Now, if you don't have Java installed, like Java for Windows, you will not be able to use this. So I will have another link in the description to this website here called JDK23, and you all need to do this if you can't actually run the installer for the server. Here we have Java downloads here, so just go in this, and once you're on this website, all you want to do is just scroll down a tiny bit. You should see JDK23 here. Select Windows if you're using Windows, and just download the x64 installer with this link here. Now this is only if you don't have Java, but if you do, you can just go ahead and go back to your jar here and just double click it, and this will just activate you the Purpur server. It works a bit like any other server type, where as soon as we reach EULA, it is just gonna stop, and then we will have to do false to true, and then we will have access to a server. So now our server is stopped, quote unquote. So we need to find the EULA here, EULA.txt. Just double click this, it will say false. Just change false to true, and you can close that with saving it. So now we saved it to true, and you can now double click the server jar again, and this will just open up the actual GUI for this one. So for example, if we wait a bit, we will be able to see that we have this little window here. In my case, it does take 8 gigabytes, so that is good enough. So here we see that we have a bunch of new files after doing this, and our server is done. So in the simplest term is if we go to our Minecraft here, that's why I had this opened, we go to multiplayer, add server, and have your server address. You can put your IP address of your computer or just your local host, like I did, and here we should see a server. So if you just do play, you will see that we have the server. Now I will have a tutorial in the description on how to port forward your server if you want to play with friends on other networks as well, but in the gist of it, this is how we get a Purpur server. But the use of this is obviously just paper, but with more configuration, so we have plugins. So how do we get plugins? Well, let me show you. First of all, I'm going to give myself Alt-AA, just so we can actually use our plugin. So we do /mode creative. Pretty cool, isn't it? There you go. And now that we have this, is if you want to add plugins, you will have to close the server. So you can just close this, and this will just shut down. And you can go back to your web browser again. You can go to a new tab, and you can go ahead and search up modwinf, like so, which I will have linked in the description as well. Here we see modwinf.com. Just click on modwinf, and this will bring you to the modwinf homepage. Now, all you want to do is go to the top of the website to discover content, and then go down to plugins. Then here you have a bunch of plugins that you can choose from, but in this case, for example, we can go ahead and choose Paper or even Purpur, doesn't really matter, it works in both cases. And what we can do here is simply go ahead and choose a plugin. So here we see that we have World Edit here, for example, so we just click World Edit. And once you have this, what you can do is click Versions. And once you have this, you can go ahead and click on Game Versions and select your server version. So we have 1.2.4 in this case. And here we can just go ahead and click the Bucket, Paper, and Spigot one. It works. So we just do Download. And we now have a plugin downloading here. It is just validating the file. And once that will be done, we will be able to add this file to our plugins folder. So we just need to wait a bit for this to finish. And once you're done, what you can do is close your web browser again, and you should see a plugins folder. So all you want to do here is simply go ahead and click the plugins folder, and you'll see some folders in there, but just don't worry about them. Just simply go to your downloads folder, and once you do this, just click the plugin you have, so in this case World Edit, and just copy it. Then go back to the previous folder and click paste. Now we have World Edit in our plugins folder in our Purpur folder. So all you have to do here is simply double click the server jar again. This will start up the server, and we'll be able to start using our plugin that we added. This does support Paper plugin as it runs on Paper, so we will be able to test that out as well. So here we can see that the world is starting, and there you go, it's done. And all we need to do here is simply go to Minecraft again. Our server is online, and there you go. So what you can do here is simply go ahead and just try the plugin. You can do /plugins, that's the first thing you can do. We can see that World Edit is working. We have Bucket plugins and Paper plugins. So it just decided to use the Bucket version this time instead of Paper. Doesn't matter, still works, amazing. And if we go ahead and try and get ourselves the wooden axe, which of course you can use anything for World Edit, this is just a default tool. We can just do this, and you can see that we have a position set. So if we go ahead and just go over here, we right click, so 1, 2, and then we just do / replace. Now this is really simple, but like replace solid with diamond block. I always like doing that. We can see that our changes have been applied, and we were able to use plugins on our Purpur server. So yeah, that's how we make a Purpur Minecraft Java server. So if you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you for the next one. Bye!